Christmas time is here, and it is going to be here in Grand Theft Auto Online as well, as this week, starting tomorrow, is going to have snow all over Los Santos. This week in GTA Online is an interesting one. We got some really good discounts, we got some great claimable cars in the Salvage Yard, but we also have some rather mediocre news when it comes to the double money. And I'm going to be letting you know everything you're going to want to in today's video. We're going to start off with the brand new vehicle that is going to be released tomorrow, the Coquette D10 Pursuit. I think this vehicle looks absolutely amazing. I customized mine the other day and posted a whole video on it. So if you want to take a look at that vehicle and its overall customization, make sure to check it out on the channel already so you can get an idea of whether if you want to buy this car or not. With that being said, we're going to be breaking into the deals and discounts for this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. So let me bring over our car statistics and let's get straight into it. So first of all, we have a new cop car as well, apart from the D10, which is the Outreach Faction. It's basically a donk, but turned into a police car. It's kind of average. I don't care too much about it, but some of you might like the vehicle, which is okay. So that's what I should mention. There's also the taco van that's getting released. I don't know if they have pictures of the taco van here, but let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to type that in, but yes, the taco van is getting released. If you really wanted to buy this, well, you're going to be able to purchase it, which I guess is something, but not a very exciting vehicle. With that being said, let's break into the podium vehicle, which is the Power Surge. Power Surge is an okay motorcycle. It's got actually really good lap time, as we can see, second out of the 53, and it also features a great top speed at 130. It's a really, really good motorcycle. It's fast, it's very quick, and I like it because it's electric, which means it has really good acceleration. Normally it's 1.6 million. This is actually a great podium vehicle, so if you do get it this week, that's super good. For the prize ride, we have the Vector, which is all right. The Vector is a $1.8 million vehicle. If you have the trade price, it's 1.3 million. It's pretty average in terms of the sports category, but in terms of the tuner category, it is the second fastest in terms of lap time, as we can see, and it's the 10th in terms of top speed, making this one of the best tuner vehicles. If you plan on doing any racing for the LS Car Meet, this is a very good car to buy, and I might be picking it up this week. It's a pretty solid shout, so definitely something to keep in mind. When it comes to double money, we have double money on dispatch work and pizza jobs. Yeah, so you're not going to be making too much money. If you want to get the trade price discounts for any of the cop cars, I guess dispatch work is a decent way to do that. You do need to buy a cop car, but you can get the trade price unlocked for the Gauntlet Interceptor just by doing the Cluck and Bell Farm Raid, and then after that, you can start getting the trade prices unlocked for these other vehicles just by doing dispatch work. We have quite a few cop cars at this point as well, so definitely something to keep in mind. But yeah, you can do some dispatch work and get these vehicles all on discount, which is all right, I guess. Nothing too crazy there. Apart from that, we also have double money on the Garment Factory passive income. Garment Factory income is dookie balls. It's normally around $1,500 every 48 minutes. So even with it doubled at around $3,000 every 48 minutes, it is still one of the worst passive businesses in the game. I would not recommend to really focus too much on that unless you're trying to get your career progress completed. But yeah, Garment Factory, I mean, I guess you'll be making a little bit more money with it, but nothing too crazy. When it comes to the Salvage Yard, you're able to claim 2 cars. You have the Clique in one of the robberies, which we can see here. The Clique is actually pretty fun. It's fairly fast, reaching a top speed of 116, making it 25th out of the 80 muscle cars, and it's got a lap time in 15th. It's actually a really, really good muscle car. It's got decent customization, and it's pretty fun to mess around with. We also have the Pfister Comet Safari, which is one of my favorite cars in the game. It's not expensive at only $700,000, but again, you get to claim this for free just by doing Salvage Yard missions, which is pretty great. It has a top speed of 119, and it's pretty fun to mess around with. I will definitely be making a video on the Salvage Yard later this week, so you can expect that up maybe tomorrow or the day after. Definitely pretty cool stuff there. Finally, we have the discounts. Starting off, we have the Baller ST. The Baller ST is okay. I mean, it's a good SUV in terms of lap time and top speed, but I don't know. I mean, it's cheap. It's only $667,000 with the trade price. If you have the discounts as well this week at 40%, you can pick it up for like what, $300,000, $400,000. It's pretty inexpensive, but There's really not that much going for it in terms of customization. It's an okay car. That's all I'll say. It does come with semi-bulletproof glass, though, which is pretty nice. We have the Rogue, which is the best plane, in my opinion, still in the game overall. It has the second highest top speed in the planes category, goes 219 miles per hour. There's only one faster, which is the F-160 Raiju. But yeah, apart from the Raiju, the Rogue is still incredibly fast at 219 miles per hour. It is incredibly inexpensive. If you complete 6 air freight cargo missions, it's 1.2 million. That means with a 40% discount, you can pick it up for what, like $800,000, $700,000? That is an incredibly cheap price tag for a plane that has flares, can survive 3 missiles, is the second fastest in the game, has an explosive machine gun, has bombs. This thing is insane. It's a great aircraft. Some people don't like it because it's a little too maneuverable, but my reply is, I don't know, get a little bit better at flying. We have the Havoc. This is a $2.3 million purchase normally. It is also on sale. Can't really recommend to buy the Havoc. It's cool. It's a little dinky helicopter, but there's really not much going for it. Can't even seat 2 people, so I can't really say there's a reason to buy the Havoc. We now arrive to the 30% discounts, which we have the Torero. I think that's how you spell it. Yes. The Torero, not XO, but just the base Torero, is normally $998,000. You can pick up for around $700,000 this week. It's a decent car. It's pretty average in the sports classics category. It's actually got a really good lap time. I think it looks really nice. Very, very clean vehicle. It's obviously based off of a Lamborghini Countach. Very fun car to mess around with, and yeah, not a bad one at all. We have the Revolter, which is okay. I can't really recommend anybody to buy the Revolter, though. Slow, pretty average in terms of overall maneuverability. It's not worth the buy. I'm not even going to break into it because it's kind of ugly, too. We have the JB700, which did get an update not too long ago. The JB700 features now... Oh, wait, it's just the base one? Oh, never mind. The JB700 does have a missile lock on jammer, but you might as well get the weaponized variant because it's a little better. It's pretty cheap, though, only $475,000 base, which means that you can get it pretty dang cheap. You can also get it in the casino wheel spin if you're very lucky, but yeah, not that special of a vehicle. We have the Greenwood, which is one of the cheapest of the Imani Tech vehicles. It's normally $1 million with the trade price, and if it's 30% off, that means you can buy it for what? $700,000? Even if you put Imani Tech on it, it's only about $1 million. It's one of the cheapest Imani Tech vehicles in the game. If you definitely want a solid Imani Tech car, this is a pretty solid shout. And it's definitely not a bad one to consider picking up. And to finish off with the last car, we have the Karen Boar. Pretty average vehicle in terms of its capabilities. It's fast for an off-road vehicle at 112, but it's not a very good off-roader, and it's kind of ugly, at least in my personal opinion, but you can let me know your personal feelings about it in the comments down below. Overall, I can't really recommend to buy the Boar, but yeah, it's on sale. If you do want this vehicle, you can pick it up this week. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. As I said, this week's good in the fact that you have 2 claimable vehicles from the Salvage Yard, which is unheard of. You also have some double money, but it's pretty useless. But we have decent discounts like the Rogue. That's a pretty good shout. So there are decent discounts here scattered in and out, but overall pretty average week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.